Hi Kiran, hello everyone.
Hello. Hi there. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you can get started there.
Okay, sure. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So yesterday, so what we did is we just completed the um, gateway and the Fabric CA part and how to like write the functions to execute a particular task, right? Now today, what I'm going to show you is how you guys can uh, like make a request from a tool or from a UI client. Okay,
Yes.
you can use mobile app, you can use web app, or you can use a client also. So the very first thing is we need to install Postman. Okay, so you can just install a Postman here. Okay, so here we can come and download. So just install it and then okay, so I have installed the Postman in my system. So now what I'm going to do is I just open that. And if you have account, you can just sign in. I just go to my workplace. Okay, so here I have my collections. Okay, so you guys also can create a collection here. So I will let you know how to create that collection. Okay, but before that, we have to make sure that we should create a kind of uh, a server which can receive the request. Okay, so let's come back to our index, like in our code inside our HDFC Life app. Okay, so these are my main function. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a index.js file, or you can create a app.js. Anything is fine. So I am going to create a app.js file here in this HDFC Life app. Okay, so just create it, app.js, and open your terminal. In terminal, just go to your HDFC app folder. And here we have to install npm I express -- save. npm I express hyphen save. Why I'm going to install express? Because here I'm going to write my server in express.js. So let's install it.
So is there any lab created for this there?
Lab is there, but that is not updated.
Okay.
Maybe I will just update it and then.
Yeah, you can share that once it's updated.
Yeah, sure. Maybe today by evening I will send that.
Yes, sure. And you're also going to send that reference code as well, right? For the complete.
Yes, once we'll complete this, we'll send it.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So in my machine, actually, it is creating some node GIP. It may take some time. Just hold on.
Okay.
Okay, done. Second thing, what I'm going to do is I just do npm I, okay, to make sure that all packages are installed in my machine. Okay, so packages are installed here, and now next thing which I'm going to do is, this is my app.js. Okay, so first thing is these four import. Okay, so why I'm going to import this? First is express. Of course, if you're writing your server in express, you have to import the express, right?
Yes.
Second thing is the functions which you are calling. So my functions are enroll HDFC admin, register HDFC user, and register account. Three functions. So I'm going to import those functions. While importing this function, you have to make changes in this registered account.js and your enroll HDFC admin and register HDFC user. What changes you have to do? So let's open the first enroll HDFC admin. So here you can see we are calling this directly, right? So we have to just comment this out.
Okay.
We have to export this module so that whenever it is required, I will call. It should not called by itself. Okay. Same thing we have to do for register user account. Okay. Then I will do for register HDFC. Okay. So they for these three. Now let's open app.js again. And next thing which I'm going to do here is I will create an app variable, that is app, and that is a express app. Okay, you can see that is an express app, and then I will use that to just join that. Okay, this is the default setting to create a server. So let's create a new file, and I will share this code here. Okay, after that, let's create a server. Okay, so my server is running on port number 3000. Okay, once you save this file, just come back here and run npm start. Let's check it out. No, Asha. Okay, start script is not there. So simply we can run node app.js. Okay, So let's run node app.js. So you should see one message like a server listening on port number 3000. Okay. After this, let's first thing is I'm going to write an API. So now my server is listening, right? So I can write some API and I can do a real-time activity here. Okay. So here to write the API, as you know, like these are the REST APIs. So in the REST API, we have different type of APIs like a post, get, put, delete, right?
Yes.
Here I'm going to write something to the Fabric CA. So I will use post API here. Okay. So in the post API, this is my endpoint. Okay. And this is my, so once in the params, I should get HDFC Live. If I get HDFC Live, I will just call enroll HDFC admin. Enroll HDFC admin meaning this function. So it will come here and enroll, it will run this particular function and it will enroll everything. Correct. So basically this function or this API, what it is doing, it is just calling a another function that is enroll HDFC admin based on the organization name, right? And if we get the response success, then we'll give the message like a enroll was success. If we get any error, then we'll give the error. That's it. So write it in your so this is first API.
Okay.
Okay. After this, let's come to Postman. In the Postman, create a new collection. How to create a new collection? Here you can see one plus icon, right? Everyone. So have you used Postman before? Anyone?
Yeah, basically for testing the APIs we use.
Okay, yeah, perfect then. So I think you know everything. So insurance solution here. Okay. So
Yeah.
here we have to first create a new API. That is a post API. And the endpoint is localhost 3000 API enroll admin and org. This would be the endpoint. Okay. So in this endpoint, what exactly we required is we just required a organization name in params. Okay. So in the params, I will give org and value as a HDFC Life.
Okay.
Okay. Then I just save this file. I just come back here. I will restart my app.js. Okay. And then I will go to Postman. So from yesterday, I have not started my network. Okay. So my network is still running. And also I have already enrolled the admin. Okay. So I should get a result like my admin ID is already exists.
Okay.
Okay. So let's run this. Let me send the request. Okay, so here it is saying enroll HDFC admin successful. Why it is not giving error? Because in the logic I have given like a, if it is already enrolled, then we should not give any error. We should give a message. Okay, that message will come here. An identity for admin user already exists in the wallet. Okay, since we are not giving any error or we are not passing any error, it is saying enroll was success.
Okay.
Right. So this is how we can call the APIs from the post. Second thing is, second API which we have is to register a user. Okay, so same, no change in the logic here. We'll just check out our organization name and and we'll call the functions, register user, HDFC user. So in the Postman, let's create a new API, and this is also post API, and the endpoint would be this one. And here in the path variable, I will pass HDFC live, and in the body, if you remember, it requires two things, right? So it need user ID and a user affiliation, right?
Affiliation,
So
right?
yes. So user ID is Calvin, okay, and affiliation I'm giving as a HDFC Life Department 2. So Calvin is already there, so it must give a it must say like a Calvin ID is already exist. Okay, so let's check it out. So it is running. Okay, so here it should say an identity for the user Calvin already exists. Now let's try to type Calvin 1. Okay, and then send it out. Okay, here it is saying successfully register and enroll user Calvin 1, import it into the wallet, and wallet you can just open it, and here you will see Calvin 1. Right?
Yeah. So suppose by chance we misspelled the affiliation name, then will it error?
It will give error. So let me try it out. So let's say I don't give department 1. I just give department only. Here it is giving failed to register user. Fabric CA request fail with this error, authorization failure.
Okay.
Okay, but maybe I think I have not handled error properly. That's why it is saying success. But that can be managed. That can be you can just if any error is coming, we can just modify our app.js.
So is there any function available to get the affiliation list for that org? I think that
So
should be there.
in the Fabric you must have seen, right? When we are understanding the Fabric CA, there is a command.
Yeah,
There is a command.
Okay. So
And
basically we can first get the list of such affiliation for that organization and give that option to user to select any of one for that register.
you can do that, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. After that, let's write the last one, that is register account. So here also we are just calling the function. So I just share this one. Okay. And here what exactly we are going to do is we are going to call the function. So here I have my register account. Okay, so here one argument in the params, that is org HDFC Life, and in the body, as you know, we have to pass name and user ID. So I will pass user ID as a Calvin and name as Dayal. Okay, so let's just send this. So this is the output you will get. So it had interacted with the chain code. You get the account type, doc type, account ID, ACC day 0, name is Dayal, transaction ID, user, and complete user detail, and plan ID is blank. Correct. So this is how you can write other functions. So the endpoint would be this one. right?
Yes.
So once you write other functions, I hope you are doing that activity. Once you complete the other functions like these functions, register plan, read user policy, register user account, link policy to plan, then you can start writing APIs also for that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so both things can be done together. Right? Any questions? Anyone? Any confusion?
I don't think so. Guys, any questions from your end?
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. One thing which I just tell you is if you want to use uh, rich queries, okay, because generally what we do is yeah, of course this is very first learning, so this is one way of doing, but in actual how we do is let me explain you that one also. So let me show you one project. Sorry. So here I have one project. So this is how our folder structure is. So it has controller, middleware, model, routes, upload, utils, everything. Okay. So in utils, I have written the gateway.js. So in the gateway.js, this is a common function, right? Again and again, we should not write gateway or evaluate transaction or like commit transactions, these functions, correct?
Okay.
So what we did is we just created the common functions like connect to Fabric. So here my gateway will be connected and I'm good to go. And then I can call this gateway function anywhere in my application, right? So let's say I have my address here. Okay, so address has these many APIs, right? So like get address by ID, get addresses, get address, single address, post address, update address, delete address, and get address by user ID, right? So let's say if I want to get address by user ID. So simply what I have to do is, so I have written one common function that is evaluate transaction. So I just call that evaluate transaction with the gateway.evaluate transaction. And in the chain code, I have written one common function that is find. Okay.
Okay.
So in this find function, what exactly it does is, let me show you 1 minute.
So backend project is completely different for
So this is a
this
is a middleware, and here this is the chain code.
Okay.
So chain code is written in like JavaScript only. Okay, so this is the chain code, and here we have one function that is find function. Okay, that is a common function. This is this one. Okay, and it relies on one query. You can see here, right? Query.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is from here I should pass a query. So query is nothing like it will be something like this. So basically I'm just giving a user ID, okay, and then doc type. That's it.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
With the user ID, because this user ID will be available in the address. Okay, every address has a user ID. Okay, so what will happen is for this particular user ID, whatever number of records are available, okay, can be 1, 2, 3, or so many. Okay, particular, let's say I'm having three addresses. So all addresses will be tagged with my ID, right? So those are different documents. So what it does is it will just filter out the addresses. First thing is it will filter out with out of all the documents, it will just filter out with the single doc type, that is addresses.
Address doc type.
And inside the addresses, it will filter out with a particular user ID.
Okay.
So two filters are happening here.
Mm-hmm.
But the function, and this instead of user ID or instead of address, you can give anything, any doc type or any field. It will search it out. Okay. So this is how we write the common function. So in the common function, you can see it is expecting one query. So it will just parse that query, and in the selector, I will pass that query. Right. So the query is like a ID would be user ID, whatever ID, comma, your doc type. The doc type will be your address. And then you will get the data.
Okay.
You see my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is how whenever we have these kind of reporting kind of features, so this is how we should write. But of course, this is a very advanced thing. You guys can start slowly and then writing the other APIs also. Then slowly we'll get to know, okay, how to optimize our code, how to write repeated functions. Sorry, how to write common functions.
Okay. Yes. Of course.
So this selector we are going to use heavily. So just focus on that, because rich queries are very important, because every application uses rich queries. So that one thing you can just keep in mind.
Yeah. So using that, we can search for any sort of properties or docs.
Yes, right.
That way, that should make it very easy.
Correct. Okay. All right. So I think that's it I have for today, and pretty much we have completed. So we can save half an hour here.
Yeah. So mostly, is there any sort of framework that is there for doing this activity, as you have make it more reusable and robust, so that you just have to call those common functions for that? So is there any standard framework for doing this, or we'll have to write it at our own once we get that experience?
There is no such framework. Only thing is whatever available in the Fabric samples.
Okay.
So there are multiple examples. We just have explore test network, but there are multiple use cases, multiple examples of rich queries of off-chain database. So slowly we have to look into everything and then like make use of it.
Yes, right.
Okay, all right. Any other questions? Anything? So my suggestion would be just do this activity. You will get a very good understanding how it works. And then next week, whenever it is required, we can have the next sessions.
Yeah, definitely. So what we are going to do, Dayal, based on this insurance application end-to-end example that you have walk us through, we are going to prepare one new use case. We are finalizing the case study for this particular thing, and we are going to do that as a separate project.
Okay.
And if you are having any sort of difficulties or questions, we'll let you know, so that we can have one single call to sort of those queries or questions based on your availability, of course.
Sure, definitely.
So yeah, so that would be a sort of help that we may need from your end going ahead in future. So as you suggested, we'll keep it simple to start with. We'll just make some sample API calls as you shown us, and then maybe once that version is done, we'll try to optimize it considering the reusability aspect.
Yeah. So that can be done very easily.
Yeah,
because that is the way I think you will learn more.
Yes. So basically, we are thinking of implementing a kind of a document vault for user identity. Consider it as like a KYC system. Maybe, for example, for one user, we are going to store different documents that will prove their identities, like licenses or any other stuff, different document types.
Okay.
So that's what we are thinking of to do as a sample project. So that will be definitely first backend part that we are currently focusing off, and then we'll implement front end for that as well. So do you think that will be a good project to do?
I think so. Because see, KYC is very good use case actually.
Okay.
So if and there you can maybe implement private data collection also if you want. Okay.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
KYC, let's say if you want to keep confidential some of the data of a particular user.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that can be managed very good with the private data collection.
Yes. So we are first targeting for one single organization. So what we were intending is that same user identity can be shared across multiple orgs as well. So if we do it for one org to start with, maybe we'll see to include some additional orgs as and when needed, so that same user can identity can be verified by those different organizations.
Yes, correct.
Like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we are going to do that as a project from our end, as we are about to complete with these HLF training sessions. And if there are any queries, questions, or any suggestions that if you are having, we'll keep sharing that code with you as well, so that you can review and let us know your thoughts on that, where we need improvements or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can just anytime you can just ping me.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
we'll have the call.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So that was about in-hand work that we were doing, and it's just about giving us that final document for this app and the insurance application as a whole end-to-end version that we have, so that we can refer it if we have missed something from our end while implementing it.
Sure. I will give you by today.
Yeah, sure. You can take your time. So that's the only thing. Then once this is done, maybe we can start looking into the certification aspect that we were discussing.
Yeah.
Maybe some practice samples, if you have, how we can prepare for that. Maybe if you can guide us on that as well, that will be helpful. But obviously, before looking into certification, we'll have to practice as much as possible.
That is my suggestion.
Yeah.
You can practice more. Once you get the confidence, then I think.
Yes, and for that purpose only, I thought that doing a couple of projects like this will help us to understand this entire system. Not completely, I would say, but at some extent, basically, as we can do some things at our own if we do it these multiple times, and then that will definitely help us to prepare for the certification.
Yes, true.
Okay, so we'll do like that, and I will keep you updated with the progress we are doing on it.
Sure. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, anything else from your end? Anirudh, Gayatri, Shivani?
No such thing, sir, but we will keep a update when we are doing that project.
Yeah. Yeah, so overall, Dayal, it was very good session, whatever we have gone through so far. Concepts are getting quite much clear. It is very complex system, to be frank. So, but you explained it very well and detailed everything as much as possible. So it's now up to us to gain understanding from that, and maybe obviously that may lead to some more queries for which we'll need your help going forward as well.
Yeah, sure. So I'm here. You can ping me anytime.
Yeah. On LinkedIn, I got to know one session going on will be there on 8th of Feb. I think you mentioned that guy name. That's your friend, right? Kamlesh.
Kamlesh, yes.
Yeah.
He is going to do one, I think workshop is going on.
Yeah, on 8th of Feb. I saw that yesterday on LinkedIn. I shared with the team as well. So I registered for that session.
Okay.
I hope that would be a good one for us to learn something.
You can, of course, you can join. And I think they are going to share some knowledge on different type of application, how you can create with Hyperledger, with public blockchain both.
Okay, public blockchain. Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's it then, right?
Yes.
Okay then, thanks.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks all.
Thank you.
Yeah, so one more thing, I am
Yes.
going to share you one link for the feedback. So just try to fill out everyone.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
We'll do that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thank
Dayal.
you. Yep. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye for
Bye.
now. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.